welcome to DCA Adventure. I am Jay, back again with another cryptocurrency market update. If you guys love our content, please like, subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. You don't want to miss when I do my live streams. This is not financial advice. I am not your financial advisor. Trading is very risky. I'm sure you guys know the spiel. Don't be betting the house, right? I'm trading over at Bybit, Pionex, Coinbase, Coinbase Pro, PancakeSwap, a little bit of everywhere. Links for that will be in the description. Sign up using the link. You guys will get deposit bonuses and all kinds of other good stuff, so definitely take advantage. If you're interested in stocks, hit up Firstrade, one of my most traded applications right now. They do have crypto as well. But sign up for Firstrade, zero deposit. You do get a free stock. Trade that shitty ass stock and get you some crypto. It's a win-win for both of us. Also, guys, if you are interested in learning how to trade, you want access to some sweet trading tools or access to some private channels where we're posting trading signals, what we're trading, when we're trading, why we're trading, then you need to join the DCA Patreon group, join my tier, Trading with the View, and by doing so, you're going to get the DCA oscillator, the power tool, and all kinds of other tools that we have, and all the channels. Got all kinds of channels. Super cheap, 25 bucks a month. You cannot beat it. What up, Tech Man? What up, Fudweiser? What up, MC? Appreciate you all for showing up. What is going on in the crypto markets? Man, if you guys have been watching my videos, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. I hope you've been watching. I've pointed out all these levels for the last couple of months now. We've been talking about them. I've said several times that it was not going to be a popular thing for me to say. But when I told you guys Bitcoin was going to 20,000, I showed it in the chart. Looking at the chart, you can tell, you know, technical analysis is good and bad, I guess you could say, because you can see what's going to happen, if it's going to happen, like this down move. We knew it was going to happen, especially if we closed below a certain support area. We knew it was going to happen. It's just hard to tell when it's going to happen. But yes, Bitcoin is down 29.3% for the last week, coming in at $22,100. Ethereum, even bigger drop, down 33.5%, $1,200. I can't believe Tether's in the red. It should be green, but it's a little weird. USD coin is green, I guess. BNB is down 23.3% for the week, coming in at $223. Cardano, you know, so all these, every asset you guys are going to be looking at. I'm not even going to read anymore. 20s, 30s, 40s. Scalp trading, this is my favorite time to trade. Been waiting for bear market and waiting for a dump like this. I'm going to be trading a lot more. Definitely short the pumps in this situation, but right now it's pretty much like throwing a dart. But be careful, because I do not think our down moves are done. I think we have a little bit more to go. Let's jump over into the charts. First thing I want to show you guys. So on the monthly Bitcoin chart, now if you use TradingView, this is where I do all my charting. Link for this will be in the description. Go make you a free account. You don't need to have a paid subscription to TradingView to use any of the tools. But go over there. Type in Bitcoin into your giddy up over here. You type in Bitcoin, so you're gonna type BITC, and then as soon as you get to the C, you're gonna scroll down here to Bitcoin All-Time History Index. Click on that. You can either use this or you can use BLX. I like BLX, but I also like this this index because you can go down on lower time frames. But I told you guys, I think it was probably a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago, we had talked about the stochastic RSI. And we're going to go all the way back in time to 2014. See if I can scroll this up a little bit. I got some other tabs open. I want to show you guys some other tools. But so this is back in 2014. When we start coming down, we dip below on the stochastic RSI. We dip below this 20 mark, right? When we dip below, what ends up happening is we ended up getting a 50% rally to the upside. Once we get this 50% rally, then it dumped all the way down to the 50-month moving average. All right, it took 580 days roughly to recover to where the stochastic RSI broke back above the 20, and then that move obviously is over here. So fast forward 4 years. Okay, so we're gonna go 4 years forward to 2018. We come down here, we breach the 20 mark on stochastic RSI. What happens next? We get a 48% rally to the upside. Then boom, we dump all the way back down to that 50-month moving average. 400 days roughly to recover. So this one was 580, this one was 400. All right, so now we're gonna fast forward again to the future, another 4 years. You see the pattern? 4 years in 2014 to 2018, 2018 to current is 4 more years. 4 more years. What happens? Boom. We breach the 20 mark on stochastic RSI. What happens next? We rally 47% to the upside. Boom. We dump and go all the way back down to the 50-month moving average. What I just said to you and what I just showed you, I showed you this exact same thing 2 months ago. This exact same play. Told you that this was possible. Told you to watch this monthly chart, watch these candles, and sure as shit, it played out all the way back down to that 50-month moving average. Now, question, we already are about 153, 154 days in down here on the stochastic. So we could say, let's just say 153. So far, we're 153 days in, right? So if we got to go 400 days, you know, then we roughly got almost 200 days there to go. Well, it'd be 250, roughly 250. But you guys get the point. So it could be a while before Bitcoin decides to make a break to the upside. But trading this 50-month moving average, this would be a good trade to take a long on. I would take a long here with a tighter stop loss. You always trade these big moving averages when we test them. And technically, the monthly chart is still bullish on Bitcoin. So take this with a grain of salt, you guys. Just wanted you to be aware. If you go back in time and look at a couple of my videos from, you know, a month and a half, 2 months ago, you're going to see that I showed you this exact move. Good to join that Patreon group. You'll learn this stuff. You'll see it. I'll say it. You know, and there's several other different things that I've showed and why I think Bitcoin was going to go to 20,000. I think we're going to see it even lower. I think we're going to see it hit probably 12, 13,000 for a bottom. I think we're going to go sideways for a bit and down. But this was stochastic RSI again. This is on the Bitcoin monthly chart, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of that one. This next indicator I'm going to show you is called hash ribbons. Now, supposedly, this works, and what it's showing you is the capitulation of miners. And it just so happens that I am friends with a ton of cryptocurrency miners. So, again, take this indicator with a grain of salt. The reason why I'm showing it is because I've seen a few other people showing it. So I just wanted to go over it a little bit and talk about it, what it means. Basically, what's going on here is when this turns red, we get the down move, right? We get the down move. And every time after the red is done, as soon as the red wave is done, we get a buy signal. And what's going on with this indicator is these are 2 moving averages, right? We all trade moving averages. You watch my stuff, you know how to use these moving averages. That's all these are, is moving averages. But at the end of this red bubble, we get to buy. Okay, and this is on a weekly chart. This went from the 24th of May, 2021 to the 26th of July. So a few months, right? This one wasn't too long. This was the 19th of October to the 23rd of November. So about a month there. We are just now starting to get that red, the red bubble, the red line, I guess. And the capitulation button has popped up. That's right, Techman. Overdue deaths of some DeFi and consolidation of coins. Now, you are a cryptocurrency miner. Are you capitulating right now, Techman? I probably already know this answer, but are you capitulating? Is this hash ribbons indicator working correctly? And it is using a 30 and a 60 for the moving averages. Okay, get that off there. I just wanted to show you a little bit. This is hash ribbons. This is not my indicator. This is not a DCA indicator. You can use this for free on TradingView. Go to your indicator tab, type in hash ribbons. It'll pop right up. While we will go back to the monthly real quick on Bitcoin, we're going to take the hash ribbons off of there, bring back the DCA oscillator. Now, as long as we stay above the 50-month moving average, guys, and we do have 15 days, 23 hours left in this monthly candle, if we stay above this monthly moving average, this is going to be kind of slightly bullish short term. Now, in my previous videos, this 50-month moving average was lining up really good with that $20,000 mark. So we just made it above it, but pretty damn close onto my area where I've been calling it. But watch for a close above it. Again, 15 days. If we can close above it, that's going to be short-term bullish. If we close below that 50-month moving average, there's nothing else there, you guys. And if we go over to the weekly, we're going to see this market structure a little bit better. Market structure is important. You really want to be able to spot it, see what it is. We've been in this market structure here currently for quite some time. So this is the market structure. We have broken the structure. This started back the 28th of December 2020 to current. This is the 200 weekly moving average. So we got 4 days, 23 hours left in the weekly candle. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday. So if this current weekly candle in 4 days and 23 hours closes below this 200 week moving average, then we want to wait for the next weekly candle to close. And if it closes as resistance to the 200 week moving average, this is very, very bad for Bitcoin. We are definitely going to see it drop even further down to the levels that we spoke before. What up, Ralph Cooper? How you doing, brother? So we do have a little bit of support starting right around the 20,300. Goes all the way down to about 15,000. Be a little bit more generous. You can drop it all the way down to the top, right around 12,600, 11,000. It could even overshoot, and we could get a wick even farther down, right? We could even go down. We could go all the way down into the 9,600s. That's my all-time low right there. Worst case scenario, I think we will see the $9,600 to $9,800 Bitcoin. So timestamp that. When it happens, we'll make another video and I'll be saying, I told you so. I told you so. Because we've been talking about these levels since we got over here. I think back in February we were saying, you know, if things get worse and closing below that 21 week moving average and then the 50 and then the bearish cross wasn't looking very good. As you can see on the DCA oscillator, we do have momentum. It is nearing the oversold area. So just remember, guys, this thing is going to turn around and it is going to pump like crazy. Don't get excited and think this fucking thing is over and it's going to the moon, because it's not, right? It's not. I feel like we have quite enough time to do some good trading. I think we're going to have months and months of bear market. If you was watching just right, 20 minutes ago, and I was showing you the stochastic RSI and how all that played out, every one of those plays from 2014 to 2018 to current, they were, you know, 580 days recovery time, 400 days recovery time. Right now we're at 150 days in, so we could still have 250 more days at least on average of bear market. Right? What a week, Ralph. What a week. Wish I would have opened a couple big shorts, right? I scalp traded a couple longs on Bitcoin, made out pretty good. I'm actually in a long right now on Bitcoin. So we'll see what happens with it. Been trading off the 5-minute chart, just jumping in and out with small amounts of money, nothing too crazy. Jump right over to Ethereum. So last week's video before the dump, drew this bear flag in for you. Take that bear flag and you put it down to where the breakout happens. You can get a guesstimation of where the price is going to go, and that lines right up with the $400 mark at this bottom box of support. Yeah, we're definitely going to feel the pain, Ralph Cooper. Definitely. And 3-day death cross on June 18th possibly for Ethereum, and right now we are on the 3-day chart and we're so close. The 18th of June I think is Saturday, but we're gonna get to death cross, and I'm sure Ethereum, same market structure as Bitcoin, it has broke it. So definitely be looking for these areas, you guys. I have this posted in the Discord. This is my worst case scenario, all the way down here to that 400 mark, and it's definitely possible that happens. This is back in 2018 bull run. Just like with Bitcoin, there's no market structure in between this area and up here. So be looking for that $400 Ethereum. Lethargy, that you're right, dude. Grand scheme of things, 200 days, really, you're right. It ain't shit. It ain't shit at all. That's really considered short term, right? You know, long term is 5+ years ahead. So just, you know, keep your head on a swivel, guys. Don't let your emotions get you excited and think that just because we dump 30% that we're ready to go for a moonshot. You know, we might get a 10-15% pump, but it's going to dump again. So sell the pumps, guys. Sell the pumps. Short the tops. Why I like the bear market so much is because my trading accounts are making money 24/7. And what I mean by that is I'm only shorting the tops. So I will let Bitcoin pump all by itself, and my Bitcoin will grow and make money naturally, gain value. And then I hunt down the tops, and I short the top, and I force money on the way down. So I'm making money on the way up, and I'm making money on the way down. In bear markets, it's easier to short, just like in bull markets, it's easier to long. And when I say short and long, short means you're betting Bitcoin goes down. Long means you're betting on Bitcoin going up. I'm going to get rid of some of the crayon drawings here. Can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, I drew that bear flag in there, and boom, she played right out. If we go back to a daily chart where I drew this in, I drew it in on a daily chart. This is how we trade breakout trades, you guys. This is a perfect example on how we do this. So you draw this pennant pattern in, right? So the top is your support or your resistance, the bottom is your support. We ended up breaking the bottom. So you sell your Ethereum here, or you short sell it with leverage here, and you put your stop loss back up in here. These are 80-20 trades. 80% of the time, whatever direction it breaks, it's going to keep going. 20% of the time, it'll break in the direction and turn around and come back. And when it comes back, it usually goes back through the pattern. That's why we put our stop in the middle to get us out. So this happened to be an 80% where it kept going the direction that it broke. If you had this pattern drawn in, you watched last week's video, and you were sitting in front of this when it happened, good for you. You had a hell of a short. You would have got in your short position at 1672. And now it's at, the low was 1072. Now notice here too, guys, on the daily chart, what do you guys see? See anything that pops out to you with these candles? It should be this doji candle right here. When you see this at the bottom of a dump, this is usually a good sign of a reversal. Market is indecisive, so watch for a possible bounce here, you guys. Definitely a possible bounce. And what's probably going to happen is we're probably going to pump back up here to the bottom of this pennant, and we're going to hit this as resistance. It would not surprise me to pump back up there to 1690. And same with Bitcoin as well. Watch for the pump on Bitcoin to come back to that market structure. It's very possible that we hit the bottom of that market structure and test that as resistance. If we reject and we validate as resistance, be looking for that $20,000 to $12,000 Bitcoin. Is there anything you guys want to look at? Here's another breakout trade that we drew in on last week's Litecoin video. I showed you guys the measurement here and we left it, so we'll see what happens for next week. But this is another good example. So you draw your pattern in, we break the bottom of the pattern, you go short, it comes back to the top of that pattern, hits it and validates it as resistance, it rejects there, and boom, goes on down for a nice old dump. I wish I'd have taken more gains, right? I wish I'd have taken more gains. I didn't get everything. Look at CPRX. What up, Tanes? Definitely take a look at Flux. Litecoin. Again, most of these assets, guys, are going to be the same. They're probably going to do the same shit. Don't be surprised you see a pump back to $60, reject there. And that's going to be a significant area of resistance right here. You got your 21-day, your 21-day moving average all the way up into there. So we'll leave that there for next week. Let's see what's up on the what's up with it. Take a look at the old Flux Tether. It's been a while since we've charted this. This was left from the last time we charted it. So we had a nice floor of support all through there, and we have finally broken it. We are underneath that 21-day moving average, which is not good. It is acting as very heavy resistance right now. I do believe this is the lowest Flux has ever been. Am I right or wrong here? That's right, lethargy. That's a big part of it too, right? You mine all this crypto, you definitely want to be able to sell it at the right time, right? Do all that mining for this whole last year or 2 years to then just get screwed on this dump, right? All that mining for nothing. And then with electric and everything going up, it's definitely a good thing to know how to read a chart. And lethargy, hit me up in the Discord, man. Hit me up. I'll send you some free tools. Go sign up over at TradingView. Like I said, the free subscription works over there, and all my tools work on the free account. So go get that made up, and I'll send you some tools and get you set up to where you only got to really look at one time frame, and you'll know exactly what you need to be doing. Tanes, let's just say, to be safe, that it is the lowest it's ever been. So this would put it in a new price discovery area, new price discovery zone. When an asset gets to that, same with when it pumps. When it pumps and it gets to an all-time high, and then it gets into a new discovery zone, things are really scary and sketchy. So Just be safe here. Again, it's got the same type of structure as a lot of these other assets have on a daily time frame. Watch for that pump back up to 60 cents. Sell out there. Again, we got at least 200 to 300 days worth of down for me, right? And just like when this bull market started, I was telling everybody months before, leading up to the day of the takeoff, right down to the day. So as long as you're watching my videos and you're in the Discord and stuff like that, you guys are not going to miss when you should be buying, when the major reversal turnaround is. If you have the DCA tools, all you need is a daily time frame on Bitcoin, and you need to be looking at your 21, your 50, and your 200 moving averages. And when those things start to set up the way they need to be for bullish, you know bull run's about to happen. But right now we're not even close on the moving averages, not even close. So this is just the beginning, guys. This is just the beginning. That's why if you haven't, if there are, you know, assets, because I definitely have stuff that I just couldn't get to. You know what I mean? You're so spread out, it's hard to get to everything. Like my stocks, was not able to get out of any of my stocks. My stocks really took a beating. My one stock I'm down 50% on, ARDX. I'm down pretty bad, but buy me another Flux node, Tanes. I know, I wish I would have got into that. You know, right now might be the best time to do it. What do you need, 1,000 Flux? Damn, Tanes, that's crazy, dude. That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. CPRX. I think we did this last week, didn't we, Ralph? This is pretty new. Believe it or not, with how shitty the market is right now, it does look like it's trying to make a bullish crossover with the 21-day and 50-day. But it's hitting some heavy resistance. It's actually got a little bit right now at current, right around 0.017. And then being generous up to the 0.022, right? But then the big bulk of it starts at 0.24 up to 0.35. This could be possibly doing head and shoulders pattern. Got your shoulder, your head, and possibly your other shoulder. Now remember, with these guys, crypto's not like stocks. In a stock market, if you see a head and shoulders pattern, almost 90% of the time it goes down. Crypto, it's weird, man. Head and shoulders are really fucking hard to trade, in my opinion. I've seen so many of them go up. That clearly was a perfect head and shoulders. You know what I mean? Like, why didn't it go down? Like this one. This one worked out pretty good. And Flux, running a Flux node, don't you guys get paid out in several different things? I mined Flux for a little bit, but it was hard on my equipment. It didn't like it. My cards didn't like it. Let's go to a 4-hour chart on this. Oops. Ralph, how you getting it as a reward? I would like to get it as rewards too. And this is the fun trading. You guys see how all these candles are real small and just they're real low liquidity, real low volume candle. This is when shit gets crazy right here, because very little volume has to come in to really to push these, and they get really volatile. Tanes, why can't you just buy us all a little bit of flux and help us all get a node? That's what I would do. Be a team player, right? Yeah, that's I got a pretty badass little Zotac mini PC that I built. Would be perfect for that. It's got a 250 gig SSD. It's got 4 cores. It's got 8 gig RAM. It's a little badass unit. Take a look at the old BNB. Binance US. Go to the daily. Reset the chart. Oh man, BNB was so close to that double bottom, almost close to a triple bottom. So close to a triple bottom. Got a nice doji down here on the last candle. We just started our new daily candle. We got 22 hours, 28 minutes left. So this literally just happened. So again, guys, same structure as all the other assets we've just looked at. So a pop back up to the major part of the support, which is now resistance. So don't be surprised if BNB jumps back up to 280, 290. Hits that 21-day moving average, get the F out, take your profits, buy back. Yeah, just trade some of the crypto you're in for more flux, and then divvy that out to me and Golden Wolf and Techman, and we'll start some nodes. How about graphics card prices though? You guys loving that? I've seen all kinds of crazy deals. All kinds of farms going up for sale. So BNB on the weekly technically has not broken its structure like Bitcoin and everybody else. See Bitcoin structure? You go back to BNB. Oh, let's go to this one. Go back to BNB, they're the same. It has not broke it. So BNB's market structure is still pretty good, but if it does break right here, if it closes below 215, 214, there's no structure to the left side. So let me get the box back out. So from where the current structure is at now, all the way to down here, there is nothing. Nothing at all to hold it up. There's no stops, no nothing. BNB could go all the way back down to $37. Not going to be popular for me to say, but you guys are seeing it, right? You see that, right? There's nothing there. We can go down onto a 1 day, see if we can see it a little bit better. Okay, so I might have fibbed to you a little bit. We might stop right around 139. to 120. We're going to have a little hiccup right there, right? But then after that, nothing. Nothing. So BNB, I'm going to be watching because I do hold quite a bit of this. So I'm going to be watching this very closely to get out. I'm hoping that it'll pump back up over to the 21 day. That's all the way back up to the 283. On the weekly, it's right around 260. So I bet probably 250 to 260 is going to be more plausible than 280 for BNB, just because of the support that is now resistance over here. Anybody in Celsius? I do believe, I didn't read the whole article, but I do believe that they are shutting down. Yeah, I need to, I want to start getting newer cards. Because right now, like, I just run a bunch of 570s, 580s, 1590. I do have a 3060, but I don't mine on it. I just use it for my computer. Right, Tech Man? I'm the same way, dude. I wouldn't trade, like, if shit really hits the fan and recession gets really, really bad. I'm not giving you my food for your little rock of gold. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. My kids can't eat Bitcoin, right? For me, it's stock up on the things that you're going to need to get food. Whether it be by force or hunting or whatever it is that you have to do to take care of your family. That's what it is. GMT, I know Mikkel was holding this. We drew this trade in last week for him. Told him to check it out, draw the trade in. I don't know if he actually traded this. The DCA oscillator. I'm going to blow this up here so we can see it a little bit better. So you got these two momentum waves. You got the orange wave and you got the blue wave. If you are in the Patreon group, you have this, but it's going to be a different color for you. This is actually the one supposed to be for DCA. It has our colors. But anyway, you see that momentum, the orange momentum wave clips off the blue one. When it clips off the blue one, that's when we buy, right? And it even printed a small buy. You see a small green dot, that means small buy. And then even printed a big buy, a big green dot. So if we go back out to the chart and you see that momentum clipped off, boom, you'd have caught that on the last daily candle that printed, just closed a couple hours ago. So yesterday you could have traded this move. Probably a pop back up to that 21 at 93 cents on GMT. I think this is green something coin. Or no, that's GST, green Satoshi. This is Sol. It's actually printed a buy sign. See, I don't think Bitcoin or anything yet has printed one. No, we're down in the oversold on the oscillator, but it has not printed a bottom or a buy yet. But like a lot of these assets have. So Sol, same market structure to everything else. Probably going to hit the 21 day. I'll pop back up to that 38. Punk Rat. Show Euro USD chart. Use oscillator on it, please. Boom. Let me get this thing off. Alright, so euro versus the US dollar. The oscillator is showing that it's nearing the oversold area. Not quite down there yet, so it's got still quite a little ways to go. When you're using this oscillator, you have your overbought and you have your oversold area, and then you have your zero mark. Your zero is cutting the script in half, right? So when you get to the top line, you're overbought. When you get to the bottom line, you're oversold. And when you hit these conditions, that's when you're going to get these dots, triangles. That's when those print. Those mean small buy, big buy, small sell, big sell. Your green lines, like this, would be a bullish divergence. This is a bearish divergence. Divergences, I don't really trade them all that much. Obviously, the bigger the time frame, the more powerful it is. But a divergence is basically when your oscillator is doing the opposite of what your candles or what price action is doing. So you can see that our momentum is going down, but our candles are going up. That's what a divergence is. So like here, our momentum is going up, but our candles are going down. Oh, that's right, Tech Man. We're definitely still pioneers. Ralph says, thanks, people. Bad addiction with gold and silver. I understand you can't eat it, but people will trade for it. Most people in my travels are kind of dumbfounded about crypto. I mean, not saying that I would definitely, I have gold and silver for sure. I don't think it's stupid, like, to collect it and to keep it, you know what I mean, for sure. You can trade that for other stuff other than food and stuff. I'm just saying that no matter what, it doesn't matter if I have, I would never ever trade my food for anything. I don't care what it would be, unless maybe it was some ammo and some guns, so I could go kill more stuff to get food. But you know what, Ralph Cooper? That's a pretty damn good addiction to have. Pretty damn good addiction to have. And you're totally right, too, about people being dumbfounded about crypto. Almost 99% of the people I know are like this. You're absolutely right, 100%. Do you buy your gold and silver like off of a big bullion place, or how are you getting your gold and silver, Ralph? If you don't mind me asking how you're getting it, you don't have to dox yourself if you don't want to. That's right, Tech Man. That's right. It's looking like we're trying to get a bullish cross on the euro to USD, so it might just happen. Might just happen. I would wait just for a little bit, because this could possibly be doing like a head and shoulders deal on you. You got your left shoulder here, you got your head here. All you're waiting now is for it to make this next shoulder, make your right one, or your left one, I mean, I'm sorry. Resistance up at the $1.07. And it's pretty heavy resistance. You got it all the way across. $1.06, $1.07 is probably what I'd be looking for a pop to. Anything else you guys want to take a look at? We're almost out of time. We got about 15 minutes left. I do want to take a look at cake. I haven't looked at cake here for a minute. Same structure. It's almost boring looking at the charts because everything's the same. Interesting though with cake, like Bitcoin, we are way down into the oversold area and no bottom has been triggered yet. We ain't got no green buys, no dots, no nothing. So just wait a little bit. And like I said, this candle just printed, so we still could print a dot down here. We're just kind of waiting. We do got a bit of a green candle, but again, just like all the other assets, probably a pop to the 21, $4.13. $4.13. So lethargy on the oscillator, when there's several different ways you can trade with this thing. So I really don't pay attention whether it's overbought or oversold, right? What I'm basically watching is the momentum waves. So you got two different sets of momentum waves. You got your light blue and your dark blue. Those work in conjunction with each other. Then you got a VWAP wave. That's your yellow wave. Then this red wave and this green wave, this is your money flow index wave. This is, I call this smart money. This is what smart money is doing. So if you're trading just purely off of momentum wave, you wait till your light blue wave clips off your dark blue wave. So like right here is a perfect example. Let me zoom this up. So when this wave, the light blue, when it disappears into the top of the dark blue, then we're going to take our buy and we're going to follow momentum up. This has RSI and MACD conditions coded into this oscillator. That's where we get the overbought and the oversold. So like if you're trading RSI, you know that you don't take your buy until you're across the 20 line. You don't take your sell or take profit until you dip back below, I think it's the 40 line. We could take a look at Bitcoin Cash. Same with on the top. So light blue wave clips off into the dark blue. We even get a red dot printed. We even get a red triangle printed. So when this happens, you're going to follow momentum down. So it went down just a little bit, curled back up, and then the dump. So you got good momentum. There's a wave that we call root wave, trigger wave. And that's traded like this. So you have your root wave, then your trigger wave. For this to work correctly, your trigger wave has to be bigger than your root wave. So if this wave ends up coming down a little bit more and does this, then we know that this is going to be a good trade, a good buy. VWAP, if VWAP is above the 0 mark with this yellow line, pretend like this is cutting it in half. VWAP is above 0, you want to be holding said asset. When VWAP is below 0, you want to be selling out. Money flow index, this is smart money, so this is bullish money in, bearish money in, bearish money out, bullish money out. So it's just basically telling you the money coming in, coming out, whether it's bullish, bearish, people's buying, selling. You know, I really used to like Bitcoin Cash. I used to watch Crypto Beatles a lot back when I first started my crypto journey. And he used to give away a lot of Ethereum. He'd give away $100 of Ethereum every live stream. He'd do 1 or 2 a week. But then he partnered up with Roger Ver and started giving out Bitcoin Cash. So I ended up with a lot of Bitcoin Cash. And I've literally won thousands of dollars of Ethereum off of them. No problem, lethargy. No problem at all. But yeah, Bitcoin Cash, it's got a really weird market structure. It's done broke its market structure way back on the 11th of January. Broke its market structure that it had been making since the 5th of January 2021. So a year. It held up for a year. Even though its market structure is completely different and has not, it's pretty much been decoupled. The price of Bcash and everything that it's done has really been decoupled from every other crypto, right? It doesn't go up with Bitcoin. It doesn't go down with Bitcoin. It kind of just does what it wants to do. Bitcash? What the hell is Bitcash? You know a ticker? BT. Let's see if we can look it up. Usually if TradingView has a chart on it, it'll be one of the very first ones that pop up. Guess we're gonna have to go to the old shitter coin market cap. I don't like it. Well, I wonder where are you buying this at? Volume market cap 0.001317. Trading volume in the last 24 hours. Holy shit. That's up quite a bit. BitC. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to pull up a chart on it. Can you still mine this? That's crazy. You said that the volumes went way up to $25.73. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Lethargy. Really appreciate you, man. If you're interested in them tools, hit me up in Discord. I'll send them over to you. Oh, some Digibyte? Is that what DGB is? Digibyte, I think? Oh my gosh, I haven't heard of that in forever, Ralph. Yeah, I've never even heard of Bitcash. But it's got a market cap of $25. So, I mean, or a trading volume of $25. See, you know, a couple of us need to get together and find some shit like this and then just move it around for each other. You know what I mean? So we can profit, manipulate it a little bit. But I feel like I'm cheating on CoinGecko, so I gotta get off CoinMarketCap. I freaking despise CoinMarketCap. I hate it. They're a bunch of thieving, lying scammers, in my opinion. But what about Celsius, man? You guys believe that shit? Oh, man. It reminded me of USI Tech. I was one of the very first Bitcoin staking giddy-ups you could do back in the day. That's where I got ripped off at. I bought my Bitcoin at Coinbase. I sent it over to them fucking idiots. I got 1% every day for 144 days. Then after the 144 days, you could reinvest, do it again. So I did this like 4 times. On my 4th time, I could not log into the back office and was like, what in the hell is going on? And then sure as crap, they posted a thing that I got a cease and desist from the government. So then they basically stole all of our money. And then like 6 months later, we get an email saying, hey, we're setting up a mining facility to pay back the money that was lost. So I was getting like 6 cents a day. So I'll never see it. Pamp it. We will see more. That's funny. Let's see what the metaverse ecosystem is looking like right now. Oh yeah, 20s, 30s. Sandbox is pretty damn cheap. Axie Infinity is pretty dang cheap. $14. Decentraland. I mean, sickening how cheap everything is right now. Oh, XYO. Dang. I have tons of that. Right, Ralph? Dude, I do it all the time. Just not too long ago, I opened up an account that I haven't logged into in forever on Bybit. I found a few $100s on there and was like, "Wow, son of a bitch." It's nice when you just find a little stack of Bitcoin you forgot you had. I've been doing a lot of leverage trading though over on PancakeSwap. I like it over there. It's pretty sweet. Got to use a VPN though if you're in the States. But in my opinion, Phemex and Bybit are probably the best when it comes to leverage trading. Bybit has the insurance where you can go ahead and take a leverage position, then buy the insurance for it. So it does not matter what happens. If you lose that trade, you will get your money back if you pay for the insurance. And the insurance is only a percentage of the size of your trade. So it's really like, consider it like you got hit by a stop loss, right? And you got tagged out of your trade. If you just go ahead and pay for it up front, then no matter what, you're going to get all your money back. It's pretty sweet. And then Phemex, obviously, they have, they got so many different things going on where you can have so many different sub accounts inside one account. And then if you're not actively trading, you can throw your money into a staking pool, and they've made it pretty sweet. But their deposit bonuses and stuff like that are just crazy. I mean, you can get thousands of dollars over on Phemex signing up and KYCing and doing all the shit. But alright guys, we are at that 1 hour mark. I appreciate every one of you guys for coming. Means a lot. Definitely hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Share some of these videos. Need to start getting out to more people. It's not fair that they didn't get to see my videos and knew the crash was coming, right? Wasn't fair they didn't get to be a part of the bull run when it first started either. But you guys need anything, if you're looking at buying at something, you're not sure what to do, you can't read the chart, you want some help, you want some insight, don't hesitate to hit me up in the Discord. I will definitely help you out. That's why I do this. Not trying to get rich off anybody or do anything like that. Just like to help. Makes me feel good. And hopefully you guys win, make a little bit of extra money, and we all do good. But until next week, you all, keep stacking sats. Don't get crazy and think that we're going back to the moon. We're not. We're not, guys. Bottom is not in yet. But you all have a good night, and I'll talk to y'all later.